Happy Friday! I'm back with our regular roundup of new latest closed or updated IFI projects, this time covering the period from 5th to 16th of May 2025. And there's a lot to unpack. Let's dive in and stick around because this time I'll reflect on how these trends compare to what we've been seeing in the previous months. This week, IFC disclosed a solid wave of financial intermediary projects, a trend that's held steady over the past few months. We're seeing continued activity in Kosovo, Central Europe, Mauritania, Congo, and Bangladesh, with most projects falling into FI2 and FI3 categories, reflecting a potential lower environmental social risk, but a continued portfolio growth. What's interesting is the geographic diversity, with investment funds and credit lines spanning from India to Turkey to West Africa. Projects like DARP SA India RF2, hope I said it correctly, Templeton Turkey Fund 2 SCSP show a growing interest in the fund-based approaches. And standing out from the pack is the Lagos City Infra project in Nigeria, which was disclosed as a Category A high-risk project. To be honest, I haven't really seen these kind of large infrastructure investments recently, so this one is definitely worth watching closely. On the advisory side, the IFC is clearly sustaining its engagement in fragile low-income settings with new technical support projects in Ethiopia, Mauritania, and the Middle East region, largely focused on risk management and private sector acceleration. Turning to the World Bank, we've seen a ramp up in climate and water-focused projects, especially in Uzbekistan, China, Yemen, and Malawi. The Low Carbon City program in China and Nepal's Emissions Access program stand out as examples of increasingly integrated climate finance agendas. And geographically, there's a clear push in sub-Saharan Africa with projects in Tanzania, Niger, South Africa, Somalia, Burkina Faso, and Cameroon, indicating a very strong momentum in infrastructure, resilience, and urban development financing. The AIIB is holding steady in energy and health infrastructure with large investments in India, Pakistan, and Cambodia. We have seen their investments in India in the healthcare infrastructure for the past 4 years now. The EBRD continues its deep engagement in Ukraine, the Western Balkans, while also backing clean energy, digital competitiveness across Georgia, Egypt, and Tajikistan. And over at EIB, we're seeing a surge in green financing with project pipelines focused on renewables, water infrastructure, and SME credit lines across Europe and the southern neighborhood. Finally, the IADB is doubling down on social investment and sustainability with investing innovation-themed projects in Chile, Mexico, and Peru, including a circular economy project addressing cigarette butt pollution in Santiago. Definitely one of the more creative disclosures we've seen. What's clear from this update is that climate resilience, sustainable finance, and digital modernization remain dominant themes across institutions. But what's changing is the regional focus. We're seeing increased activity in Central Asia, the Sahel, and parts of Western Balkans than we probably did earlier in the year. That's it for this week's IFI Trend Watch. If you like updates like this, click, like, share, subscribe, and we'll be back in 2 weeks for some more.